right, so if you know targeting your ads is important, there's now something new that I'm calling it hyper targeting. How to hyper target your ads. It's a new version of the technology that's sort of been out there for a while, but it's working like gangbusters, and I'm very excited to tell you about it because it's coming out of our lab and it's like, woo, it's working, it's like blowing things up, it's really great. So normally when you run ads, let's take Facebook for example. So you're running ads on Facebook, and every time you get someone who goes to the thank you page, like they fill out the form, then they hit the thank you page, Facebook sees that that person hit the thank you page and says, oh good, that's a success. That is a conversion. That was a lead conversion. And what Facebook does is they take that person's information and they look for other people who are like them and target them. So if the same kind of person seems to be converting, they all have certain traits in common, Facebook will actually start adjusting your marketing to only hit those people or hit those people more so that you get more conversions. They basically just sort of, every time there is a conversion, someone hits that thank you page after signing up on for your appointment request, they take that as a signal that says, that's a good one. That's someone we want. Good. Couldn't get any better than that, right? Couldn't possibly improve on that system. Oh, yes, you can. It's awesome. Here's what happens. So now imagine that person filled out the form on your page. They requested an appointment, right? And they got, yes, that's a conversion. Now imagine if later on you have that person come in and they show up. And you can tell Facebook, okay, not only does this person convert, but imagine if Facebook knew who showed up. Ooh, so that's actually a smaller group because some people didn't show up. So, okay. And imagine if later on you actually tell Facebook, not only this person showed up, they paid for a full care plan. This person was everything we wanted. This was a perfect, ideal new patient. This is a total win. Imagine if you could tell Facebook that. If that was the success signal they had instead of this earlier one, because a lead, well, you know, maybe some of them turn into patients, some of them, but not all of them do. Well, imagine if you only told Facebook about the ones that were the perfect winners, the absolute winners. Well, we found out a way to do that. I won't go into the technology of it, but it's now possible to do that. So now what you're doing is you're telling Facebook, don't bother who became a lead. Just send me more people who are like my current patients, exactly like my current patients. That data is so good, so tight, so perfect that then Facebook says, oh, yeah, there's certain kinds of people who sign up for stuff and not show. Oh, how about this? We'll show for people who actually show up and then become patients. You know, there are certain personalities who will just sign up for stuff and never show up. There's also kinds of personalities who will sign up for stuff and then follow through. And they know this. They know a lot of stuff about these people. Remember, Facebook has 52,000 data points on each one of us. I know, it's sick. If you give them enough right information, they'll be able to totally predict who in your area is most likely to become your next paid patient, and they'll put ads in front of those types of people more and more in your campaigns. In the Facebook documentation, it starts telling you how to track one type of conversion and then qualified leads, I think is what they call it in the documentation. So go look for qualified leads in the Facebook documentation, and they can start telling you how you can actually get offline qualified leads fed back live into the marketing program as it happens, so that your marketing campaign, every time you make a close, every time you collect or get care acceptance, your marketing campaign gets smarter and better targeted. And that, dude, that is like marketing magic right there. So deploy that, find a way to deploy that, whether you do it in-house or whatever. Find a way to deploy that, and you'll see some amazing improvements in results, because obviously a smarter campaign running on better data is going to outperform every time and last longer. All right, enough. I will talk to you in the next video.